the full snow moon. That's when the goddess of the night is in the season of Leo, the sun. Very curious there. How the sun, Leo, is in the place of the goddess of the night, Cancer, the moon's ruler. But all full moons really have popular kind of a variety of nicknames. But this bright full moon is commonly called the snow moon or the hungry moon. And it's ebbing during the snowiest months, at least for me. It's snowing more often in Utah this season than others. It's crispy. It's brisk. It's cold. With that being said, the Native Americans actually found it to be the most difficult month to hunt, hence the name the hungry moon. So we got both the snow moon and the hungry moon. Kind of reminds me of hungry like the wolf. But the crust of this full moon apexes at 1:29 p.m. Eastern, 12:29 p.m. Central, 11:20 a.m. Mountain in my village, and 10:29 a.m. Pacific on February 5th.
Inshallah and Ashe. Blessings to you as always, my energetic beings. I just recognized it's a talented Tuesday and my shirt matches my little emblem. Didn't even plan that out. But yeah, welcome to a talented Tuesday. While we're waiting for people to hop onto the show, to the live stream, or tune into the replay, take a breath and take a pause. We always need to do that, right? Today, the force is within us. The inner wheels and the outer wheels are spinning in divine timing. It's the rhythm of our I am presence. So are you feeling a new excelled inner being, aligning ourselves with the vibration within our reality? It's our energy body and our physical body coming into integrity, into alignment. Does that resonate with you or for you? So if something feels natural, sinking within our higher heart, our Sira, what we look like on the other side, then we may have an inner sense of our authenticity behind it. And it's more than likely aligned with our true soul's authenticity, our soul's vibration, the soul's harmonic. But on the other side of the coin, if our natural high is dimmed, life becomes damp, wet by something, just to observe what that is for now, to kind of take notice, make a side note of it. There's something in need of an adjustment. So for now, it's time to keep the floating on those billowing clouds of our inner self-love to the architecture of spirited self-love, all the things in the in-between, navigating these realms. With that, welcome to today's Daily Snippet. Once again, I am your host, and if you are new to my show, I'm a practicing holistic shaman, medium, an otherworldly life coach, and a subtle energetic surgeon. I do go by the term holistic shaman medium, which is just a choreography of merging them all. My intention is to utilize these indigenous technologies, the elemental realms, the imaginal realm, the essence of our original divine blueprint, navigating our soul's harmonic, our personal medicine, that personal seed sound through these realms, elemental, imaginal, into and through the shaman's portal, a gateway, the eighth energetic center, the cosmos, the subtle realms, and really so much more. With offerings, prescriptions, ritual, the otherworldly kind. Rituals are food for the soul to really add to the juice of your main stage ingredients, your personal sauce, the personal container within those ingredients. What is your personal medicine? What is your prime directive? Really, I'm just assisting you in maybe discovering that, navigating what that is for you, in you, and through you. The star ultimately that I believe we all are, maybe reintroducing you to that essence, opening the door to the magical being that resides within each and every one of us so that our light can shine on brighter. My name is Tonya D, and welcome to my virtual medicine room. And of course, if you have yet to subscribe to my channel, please do, YouTube or otherwise. Tonya D on YouTube, where you're probably tuning in now. And of course, my Musing with Tonya D podcast. What a great season I'm having. And we are in this vibration, this elevation. We're excelling through time-space dimensions, dimensional planes. Feels a little eccentric, maybe a little innovative, maybe it's unseen. We're kind of breaking down to get on through to the other side, like the doors. But the energy of this magic that we're all in, the unique divine blueprint, our thumbprint energetically, the I am presence is unique and individual to each and every one of us. Your divine magic is unique to you. Mine is unique to me. And if you're not sure what I'm even talking about, or maybe you're excited and inspired, Change Your Stars is one of my online offerings where I cover this and so much more. And of course, I want to give a shout out to the new peeps entering the village, the community. A validation, of course, a voice of acknowledgement to let you know you are seen. To my new friends and guests arriving to the show. new subscribers and all. Also, of course, those of you that have been part of my journey since the beginning. Takes a village, takes a tribe. I'm just saying that because it's community. I just want you to know that I have officially hit 200 subscribers. That was actually my goal for January. Now, February, if you're ready to assist to reach this pinnacle for February, I'm going to pop that up, double it. Comment below. As always, gratitude and blessings to you and for you, sending that out there. And those of you that do tune into the replay later, and if you don't mind, of course, hitting the bell button and along with the white rabbit. That's what I see the white button as, the white rabbit. And remember, a comment if you feel that you are in need of a message to get you on your way for the day. Sharing is just another way of carrying and paying it forward. An attitude of gratitude and blessings, like having a blessing bowl on your desk here. But you can also, of course, find me on other social channels, TikTok, Facebook, Instagram, of course. And just remember, I am your otherworldly shamanic assistant. You truly are your own healer. I'm a practicing intuitive, I guess. But sometimes we do need an otherworldly life coach, myself included, to get us out of our own magical way so we can shine on and shine on brighter. The Daily Snippet, what's this all about? If you're new to my show, it's the cosmic insights, the planets, the galactic realm, the elementals, the 4 pillars in Chinese astrology, the subtle energetic centers, our chakras, the energy centers, how they swirl and mix, and the channels, the pathways, the meridians, even the auric fields, actually cleansing them. And a message for our day, the season of Aquarius. This is optimistic innovation. It's eccentric. It's even a wake-up call, but it's manifesting in the season of Taurus right now. So there's lots of magical things happening that are kind of mystical, otherworldly. They're happening for us. Being able to see into that, the tears in the universe, if you will, and being that we've entered the season of Aquarius, being that we are in this interdimensional kind of Tesla energy, the 3, the 6, the 9, and a lot more actually. So how does one manifest integrity? I question this all the time. I like to stay in integrity, authenticity, but sometimes I think my idea of integrity and others is very different. So this is the energy of how things become, the essence of being in the end of creation, and then we bounce it up again. So this is the physical side of life, like our bodies, Virgo, our material things, Taurus, the structure of things, Capricorn, the final form of energy, spirit, to matter, which is great. So because it's the energy of healing, the final outcome, the destination in a way, sometimes it creates some self-critical aspects, some self-sabotaging. Maybe you're being a little skeptical. Maybe you're a perfectionist. I know all about that. But the remedy is to put compassion, self-compassion, adding the tone, the signature note of compassion, forgiveness, being merciful through our feelings. Try to create a space that's free of self-judgment. Kind of reminds me of Planet Fitness, the judgment-free zone. If you work out there, I used to do that. Just consider it a period of grace, streams of grace streaming in. So by just streaming in streams of grace and removing any self-critical, self-sabotaging, judgmental aspects that you have possibly inside yourself, you may find that it brings out the very best of you. Just adding that to the simmering soothingness of compassion in your auric field. Actually, that's where I'm feeling it. It's like Folgers in your cup, actually. So we can always be self-sabotaging or self-critical. We can do that at a later date, but our energy vibration is coming into this alignment of integrity. So what does that mean? So our energy is aligning with our heart, and we'll be attempting to vibrate at that same frequency, love outside of us. So any conscious awareness that's in the way of this higher high heart, inner high heart self, it's going to be painfully obvious. So the exposure, feeling exposed, that's going to be out of resonance, out of alignment. It kind of presents an opportunity for us, and I'm all about options and opportunities, to adjust, to heal the scratchiness of this awareness. It might feel scratchy, it might feel tight, it might feel tense. So what does that look like? So if our thoughts are not aligned with our heart, it's going to be apparent. And then it's going to grant us an awareness, an opportunity to correct our thinking. It's like a course correction. That's why my affirmation bumped up from I'm doing great to I'm doing fantastic. It elevated the vibration. So it's allowing our vibration to come into alignment using our high heart, our Syria, the choreography of self-love as the gauge, a point of reference for that integrity. Are we in alignment with our soul's authenticity, that integrity? So with that, just a few announcements. Being that we are in the interseason still of Earth, you can kind of feel it changing, the season between the seasons. This happens 4 times a year, but I feel like it's a bigger choreography in the season of January, the month of January, due to the Chinese New Year, the Ox being an Earth transitional phase. So there's all this stuff happening for us. So it's really about cleaning out the cosmic cobwebs to get ready for the new year. January, I think, often gets a bad vibe due to that kind of thing. And have you listened to your shift show, Proves You're a Cosmic Ninja with Lana McAra? That's on my Musing with Tonya D podcast. Super exciting there. And she actually has an offer there, I just realized. So be sure to check out the notes there, especially if you want to start writing. She's got a great opportunity happening right now. And the Rising of the Origins, actually the kickoff was last Tuesday. We set the stage. We got our gift and purpose. And I did the bonus for the Chinese New Year on Saturday, the year of the Black Rabbit, the Yin Water Rabbit. I'm going to actually be uploading that to YouTube. But register today to start to engage in that portal. And later on today, 3 p.m. Mountain Time, I'm going to be connecting the subtle and the elemental realms. So you can see how that kind of choreographs itself. And we all have this within us, by the way. And Thursday, I'm going to dive into the cosmic soup bowl along with the elementals and so much more. And the Shamanic Healing Academy, who's this for? All of us woo-woos, intuitives, mages, medicine people, healers, I guess, a village. Sometimes we need an off-grid nomadic village. I'm actually adding some more to the brew, some amazing guest artists to be part of the Healing Academy, people to be part of it. Rhea, a light language transmissions, and I'm actually bringing in Gerald Savage on a side note, a kicker. He does what's called a sound pill, which I'm going to be chatting with him soon. But the elemental highway, this gives us insight into the elemental foundations of the day, the 4 pillars that we came in with when we arrived on planet Earth. It's our destiny in a way. I use it as for healing. It's a great tool that we can utilize for ourselves just to map out our personal elemental choreography. It really is an amazing tool to assist us and guide us, especially if you're into the realm of the elementals or the world of energy healing, an energy medicine practitioner, an artist of energy healing. I kind of go with that. I do have an online offering called the Evening of Elemental Energy. It's really quite simple, just opening the door with light, sound, and vibration and bringing in the elements for healing, honestly, and adding energy medicine to your practice, working through the realm of the elementals through the skin and the body. Quite a fascinating thing. It really is feng shui for the body, reading the language of the body through the elementals, the choreography of an entire offering just around the elementals. Along with, we've got the Musing moon meditation, the full snow moon coming up. That's going to be arriving Saturday. It's already on my YouTube channel, so check that out. But on the elemental highway today, hang on, I gotta do a little dance myself here. We've got a yin ox of a day, 2 oxen. Can you see allergies? That's what this is all about, allergies. With all that earth. The water energy is kind of being drained. The earth is absorbing it. The earth is wet. We got water hidden. And the tiger's feeling the urge to burst into the blossoms, blossoming on the branches. It's got all this stuff happening for it. Rooted and all. Kind of rooted. But the yin earth, that houses all of the things. So people with this much yin earth, I would probably say they're more prone to allergies. Allergies of the skin, food, sugars, earth elements, the pancreas, the spleen, the stomach. That's a lot going on. Sour and spicy foods would actually help break up the earth. Minerals. We do have a lot of water, the stems, but we also got water hidden in the ox. So it's very squishy earth. It's very wet. It's probably frozen. We don't have any heat. The metals actually in storage. The hour of the goat is going to do 2 things. Actually, release the yin metal. It's in a clash. So our day kind of gets moving. And the earth is the lymphatic system, lymphatic circulation. So that's important for a yin earth person or a person with this much earth energy or earth in general, if you got a lot of earth in your chart. The lymphatic system, that's our cells, the house of our cells, the only system that really needs movement to really get it going. Unlike our heart pumps on its own, for example. We breathe on our own, the lungs, metal. But our day, I would call in nature, the sour and the spicy. Nature, digging a hole, planting a seed, going with the shells today, actually. So that's what I would go with, would be nature. You could probably do metal as well, maybe even a little fire, but we already got so much earth. So I'm going to go with nature for that. And I'm going with the shells today. You probably can't see what I could see or what I journeyed into. But we're being called to go to our ancestor shrine to protect our dreams, our inner world, and sourcing, connecting, organizing our thoughts, protecting the conversation. As we begin to get into the flow, we then become authentic. We become seen. And when you think about nature, there are so many eyes upon us that sometimes we're unaware of, the little beings in nature. Our personal medicine, our gift and purpose is actually in transformation. And we're all going to be seen differently, identifying differently. Even where we belong, things are changing. Things become clearer. However, there is a stone in the great beyond at the very top of the chart there outside the wheel. So this is the deepest part of our soul that needs some healing, some deep healing. These are soul wounds. So it appears as if we are surrendering, not in a way that we're giving up. We're surrendering to get into the flow. We're allowing to be able to access something so sophisticated, so refined. So this is seeing things from an entirely otherworldly perspective. Being a conduit for the other world, a messenger bringing those stories into this world. So there's this great wisdom coming, this authenticity that's so deep in our bones. So the message here is also to go to nature, go to the deep waters, deep into those waters of nature to confirm the quandary. So the question you may be musing about is deep inside. Be creative in your offering. The beings of nature, sing a song of poetry by those waters, the water beings, the water spirits, the sprites. I would say, Ashe, it's time to be seen, to be heard. Our skin is shedding. We're putting on new skin. I would literally say, Ashe, 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 blessings. I love saying that. So with the shells today, the planets, the elementals, authenticity is really on the highway for the entire year of 2023. We are transforming. That's what's happening, all of us. And we do have Pluto finally coming up to leave Capricorn soon here. So all the cardinal signs have been getting a reprieve, hopefully. And Pluto has been dismantling the corporate world, the government, the higher ups, shaking the rug, so to speak, removing all the things that have been hidden deep. Pluto hides things deep. You don't need to really believe me. Just watch and observe. We've all been watching this since 2008, right? So on this aligning day of integrity, what does this feel like? The reprieve isn't here yet. However, it is on the highway. But nature, we're definitely being called to our nature, our transformation, our authenticity to transform, kind of to get out of the cocoon, to be seen differently. So an intention would be to utilize self-love, be a conduit of spiritual love, and align all of our states, all of our cosmic choreography of this different states of consciousness, awareness, allowing ourselves to come into our own personal authenticity to take on a new form. That's kind of what spring does. We take on a new form. And you may become overly hyper aware of this energy, especially around you today, your environment. As we come into this alignment through our heart, shedding that skin, you may feel a little obsessed, Virgo-like, to clean, organize, to try to fix all the things outside of you. Sometimes this energy, you fix it and then you break it. You're fixing it too much. So tomorrow is the day to begin that outer transformation, outer world, cleaning of those cosmic cobwebs. Today's the day to just be a conduit, a love conduit of streaming love incarnate, if you will. beyond what we thought we would ever be in those streams. So I would be seeing the great, the greater, the fantastic, the frickin' fantastic, even the fantasy, the imaginal day. And with that, the rising of the origins, day 3 of the immersion, join the portal. It is free, by the way. Divine guidance, the elemental realms. I believe we are connecting the elemental with the subtle, even today as a conduit and on my show. But I would affirm that I am transforming or shedding skin, cocoon, coming out of the cocoon, shedding light to my being, to my essence. So with that, thanks for tuning in, and I will see you at least on the other side, if not tomorrow. And again, I just want to say thank you, Ashe. I did hit my goal of 200 blessings. My intention for this upcoming month is 400. So are you in to assist me? I hope so. Ashe, 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 and blessings as always. I always feel like I need a little ding, ding, ding there. But with that, thanks for tuning in.
Massive. That was a massive shift. And I had freedom from that point on that I had never experienced with all the work I'd done, because I went on. Tapping and the emotion code were just the beginning of the work that I had, been doing for a long time.
So, and then you moved to Sedona. What was that all about?
Oh my goodness. I lived in Delaware for another couple of years. In 2019, I came back just before the pandemic. I didn't realize it, but it was the summer before. And I got settled into a new rental in Delaware. And within 3 or 4 months, here we were in a pandemic. At that point, my daughter moved in with me. We moved in together so we could be, like a unit. She was single, I was single, and we just hunkered down. We bought a lot of food. We stayed in for 3 months. And then we go out and get more supplies and stay in for another 3 months. That's how we lived in 2020. And so early in 2021,